I'm just getting home and it looks like my friends from Hovsco sent me a big box, so let's go ahead and open it up to see what they sent me. I have everything unboxed and I have to tell you guys, I am in love with this color. It is a deep red burgundy color. I know you can't probably see it in my garage, but there's also some sparkle in it, and you know how much I love sparkle, so super excited about the color. I don't have a whole lot to assemble. I have the front wheel, I have a couple fenders, and I need to attach the handlebars and then just do some fine tuning of adjustments of the seat and then get the handlebars adjusted to my height. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the front wheel. Okay, so I have the kickstand on, I have the front wheel. I'm gonna go ahead and move to the handlebars to get them adjusted and installed onto this bike. I have the handlebars in place, I have the pedals put on, I'm down to the front and back fenders. This bike build is going really, really quick. It's not taking hardly any time to assemble it all together. Okay, so I have this Hovsco HovAlpha completely assembled. All I need to do is to get it charging so that I have a full charge to be able to take it outside and start riding it. Okay, so I'm at one of my favorite places to ride and I'm ready to get this HovAlpha out on the trails. But before I do that, let me go ahead and show you some of the things about this bike. And looking at the handlebars, you have your grips are rubber. They have an ergonomic feel to them, so they should be really comfy. You have your front and back hydraulic disc brakes. This one does have throttle on demand, so you have a throttle lever right here. Here's your control panel that's going to turn it on and off the bike. Let me go ahead and do that now. You have your plus and minus to be able to adjust the pedal assist, which there are 5 different levels of pedal assist on it. Looking at the monitor, you have your battery life. You're going to be able to tell how fast you're going and then your overall trip. I do realize that the display is probably flashing, and that's just because of the GoPro, and I apologize for that. And moving over to the right side, you do have a 7-speed Shimano shifter. Moving to the front of the bike, you do have a headlight. We have the front fender. You've already noticed the fat tires. They are 26x4. You have your front suspension. The battery itself is a 48 volt 20 amp hour Samsung battery. And I have to mention, I can't tell you guys enough how gorgeous this bike is. Everything is streamlined and integrated, so I really appreciate the cables. You know, they're not going to be in my way. The color is just so pretty out here in the light. It definitely has a little bit of a sparkle to it. The seat is an ergonomic seat. You're able to adjust easy, quick release to adjust your height. Back fender, 750 watt brushless hub motor. One more thing that I do want to show you that is unique to the Hovsco family is something with the battery. So let me go ahead and get it off the bike, because there's actually a light. So I have my key to unlock the battery. And I have a little lever right here I gotta turn. Okay, so something that's really unique with their batteries is once you remove it, you have the option of having a light. So let me go ahead and turn it on, and hopefully you'll be able to see it. There's a power button right here. I'm just gonna press and hold it. You have 3 different levels of brightness. And then you also have a flicker option. So if you're outside and it gets dark and you're camping or something like that, you have a light instantly just with the use of your bike. So let me go ahead and reinstall the battery so I can get out and start riding. Just wanted to share a few of those features with you before I hopped on and started riding. So let's go ahead and get to it. One thing I do want to mention that I did before I came out to start riding today is that your Hovsco bike is going to have a QR code that is attached to the monitor, and before you start riding it, you sync your phone with the QR code and it'll bring you up to their website, and from there you can register your bike. And then the app will be on your phone. That way you can sync your phone to your bike. and you'll have all that information on your phone of your rides and things like that. And with your app, when you get your bike, to begin with, it is a Class 2 e-bike, but once you have the app opened, you can select it to be a Class 3. The big difference between the Class 2 and the Class 3 is with the Class 2 e-bike, your HovAlpha max speed with the throttle is going to be 20 miles per hour. But if you unlock the Class 3 with the app, you're going to be able to go 28 miles per hour with pedal assist. So it's really neat that you do have an app, and depending on where you're at and located, with the app you can also see where other possible people are at that are riding their Hovsco bikes. As I mentioned earlier, this is a Samsung battery, and it is going to take almost 7 hours to fully charge, and then your average range per a charge is between 60 and 80 miles. I do want to mention though that your range can vary, and some of the things that will cause your range to vary include, but not limited to, rider weight, the terrain that you're riding on, whether you're a flat surface versus maybe a gravel, bumpy surface versus if you're going up a bunch of hills. Wind speeds also can affect your overall range. So being at 60 to 80 miles on a single charge is a really great range for this bike. Definitely going to get a lot of miles before you have to charge it again. As I mentioned also earlier, this HovAlpha has a throttle lever, and you have instant throttle on demand whenever you want to have the throttle. But to help you while you're pedaling, you do have pedal assist, and with that you're going to have 5 different levels of pedal assist. There's also a sensor on your bike, so it will help learn the way you ride and how you pedal, and it'll make your pedal assist more efficient for you as a rider. This bike weighs approximately 73 pounds, and maximum payload capacity is 450 pounds, and it is recommended for anybody that is 5'3" up to 6'2". Having these fat tires definitely makes it an all-terrain bike, so that you have the availability to ride it on gravel roads, you can be on paved roads, you can be on dirt roads, you can even ride it in the sand, you could be in a snowy road if you needed to be, gravel. Definitely makes for a smooth ride on all of these bumps that I'm going over on this gravel road. I'm really liking these grips as well because it is super hot out already this morning. The humidity is really high, so my poor palms are pretty sweaty, but with the grips, I have a still great contact with the handlebars. My fingers aren't slipping, so I don't have to worry about losing control as I'm going over these bumps. I'm traveling up this hill, that 750 watt motor definitely has a lot of power. The location of the control panel makes it really easy for me to be able to switch between the different pedal assists. A little bumpy right here. As soon as I switch between level 1 and 2 and then 2 to 3, you can instantly tell the difference between the amount the bike helps me through pedal assist. design of this HovAlpha is definitely made for comfort. It's such a smooth and comfortable ride on all of these roads that I'm going on today. What a great day to be out riding. I hope you guys enjoyed being able to go on a ride with me today and to be able to share with you guys this HovAlpha Step-Through by Hovsco. I definitely want to thank my friends at Hovsco for sending this bike to me to share with you guys. There will be information about this bike in the description of the video, as well as a direct link to their website. So definitely go check them out. I definitely want to thank you guys for watching. And as always, until next time, have fun and stay safe.